Hi y'all, so today we are back with another cleaning video. This is how my house looked after we had COVID for about a week, and I wasn't fully recovered yet, so I wasn't able to get to every single room and every single floor, but I still hope that there's a ton of motivation in here for you. I did still get quite a bit of cleaning done, and I was pretty proud of myself because I was feeling horrible. So let's jump into this cleaning to get some motivation going. So first, of course, like always, I usually start in the kitchen because sooner or later I'm gonna have to cook in there again and it needs to get cleaned up. So as you can see, we have quite the buildup of dishes, and you see a little bit of carpet cleaning accoutrement because I did already do the basement. I did the basement 3 times in the last video, so I didn't think y'all needed to see it again. But the first thing I did this morning when I got up, I went over the basement carpet 2 more times, you guys. This was the 5th time, and look how dirty it still is. So I'm just still going over it and going over it. So I didn't think I need to show you guys that again in another video. So I am just going to start by, of course, picking up in the kitchen, putting things where they belong, throwing stuff away, putting dirty dishes in the sink, all of that good stuff.
I guess you're back. Are you gonna tell me where you went? All the messages I sent with no reply. It's like that. You're just gonna walk into my room. I hate how you assume I'll take the pleasure and the pain, the sorrows in your brain, 'cause I know you're on the...
I'm also going to go ahead and wipe down a lot of the surfaces. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because the cabinets are kind of this like white shiny material. They show grease and dirt and fingerprints so easily. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe these down quickly with my multi-purpose spray that I got here and wipe every single thing down. And I'm also going to wipe out these little drink shelves as well, just because they're a little bit sticky and a little bit dusty and whatever. I already had the cleaner and the rag out, might as well just give her a little wipe down.
I'll take the pleasure and the pain, your secrets to my grave, 'cause you are the only one, 'cause you are the only one, the only one, 'cause you are the only one, the only one.
After that, I'm going to be unloading all the clean dishes from the dishwasher, and then I'm going to be washing a whole mess of dirty dishes. So I know we do have a dishwasher, but it's not broken, but it is like really beaten down and it's disgusting. I've tried to clean it so many times and get the hard water out so many times, and I just cannot get it out. Plus, a lot of the parts on the inside are completely rusted. So for right now, I'm just using it as a dish rack, and hopefully in the next month or 2, we get a new dishwasher. That is really what I'm hoping for, because I already don't like hand washing dishes. It takes forever, and as I get more pregnant and more pregnant and more pregnant, it's going to be harder and harder and harder for me to stand there for forever washing dishes by hand. And then after the baby comes, you have all the bottles to deal with. So I definitely need a new dishwasher in my life sooner rather than later. So now I'm just going to start tackling all these dishes in the sink, and we're going to scrub the sink out as well. I'm going to be using my favorite thing to scrub out the sink, which is the Barkeeper's Friend and some Dawn dish soap. I think it's just the perfect combination to get everything scrubbed out clean, degreased, shining like brand new. Absolutely love it. So I'm going to scrub this out really, really well and rinse it out with hot water. And then I'm also going to just go ahead and dry it. Since I'm here anyway and there's finally no dishes in the sink, just give it a nice little wipe down so it's perfectly spotless, dry, and shiny.
'Cause you are the only one.
You don't even know me like that. Are you pressed for time? Put you in my mind.
Next, we got to tackle this stovetop. I'm going to spray this down with Dawn Power Wash and then give it another really, really good scrub down. I don't have any glass stovetop cleaner. I really do think that I need some because there's a couple of burnt on spots that I just cannot get off. But for now, this is what I've been doing and it's been getting me by. I just scrub it down with the Dawn Power Wash and then I spray it down with my multi-purpose cleaner and give it a good strong wipe down.
Come a little closer like that. Staying up all night, throwing drinks back. Blue eyes smiling while you're cursing. I admit it's working. You're working. Don't care, you're crazy, it's perfect. Shaky and I'm slurring, 'cause I'm nervous.
So here is the before of the kitchen and then the after.
It's you, oh you, the second I saw you, I'm nervous that it's you. I'm nervous.
Next thing we're going to do is work on Jax's room. He's been sleeping in a different room because the room he's actually going to have, I have not had time to do the carpet. I did the carpet in the other room like when we first got here, of course. If the basement gives y'all any clues about how bad the carpets are in this house, pretty much all the carpets are equally as bad. Maybe the basement's a little bit worse, but yeah. So I'm going to go over this carpet with my vacuum cleaner on its highest setting and really power through. And just to give y'all, I guess, perspective on how dirty the carpet is and how much dog hair there is stuck in the carpet from not our dogs, from the previous owners. I had to go over this room in thirds. This is 1/3 of the room vacuumed. That much dirt and dog hair. This vacuum was empty before that. I had to go over each section twice and I had to empty the vacuum 4 times, just vacuuming this room 1 time. So I ended up going over it twice with the wet vacuum cleaner that y'all will see in a minute. And I guess it's not as bad as the basement because my second time going over this room looked like the 5th time of going over the basement floor. So it's not quite as bad, but it's still pretty shockingly dirty. I have only a couple more days until our furniture arrives, so I'm definitely going to go over it more, all the carpets, way more, until the water basically runs clear so that we're not moving in our furniture on top of really dirty carpet.
I'm nervous that it's you. Now we don't wanna go back. Blurring all the lines, been going from. I know that we both should get back. Been losing my mind, like being lost in your blue eyes. All my plans reversing. You know that.
So this is the water after the second run. As you can see, it's pretty dirty, but it's honestly even better than the 5th time I went over the basement. And this is all of the hair clumps that were still coming out of the carpet and that was trapped all in the different parts of the carpet cleaner. So I'm going to rinse all of this out and clean that really, really well. You do have to do this every time. Basically, I guess if you don't have pets, maybe you don't. But even with maintenance cleaning, like I will be doing in the future after I get this deep clean done, I basically have to wash all the parts of the carpet cleaner every time because there's so much dog hair. But I don't really mind, you know, it's better to just have a clean house and clean tools. So you just got to get it done. And it's really easy to take apart, and most of it just cleans out and rinses out with warm water anyway, so it's not a huge deal.
Just saying, I can't ignore you. I'm not playing. Might mess up and fall for you.
Very last, I'm going to make sure I rinse everything out of the sink, and then I spray it down with my antibacterial multi-purpose spray just to kind of disinfect everything. Then we are moving on to Jax's bathroom. It's not too horrible, but it could definitely stand to be cleaned. So I'm going to kind of take everything out of the bathtub, and I sprayed it down with Gain Power Wash. When I first moved in, the shower was super built up with soap scum, so I used a specific soap scum cleaner. Say that 5 times fast. But for me, since I do maintain my home, I find that these Dawn Power Wash and the Gain Power Wash are perfectly fine and adequate to get it clean, because I do end up scrubbing the showers usually about twice a week anyway, and just to keep up with everything. So I just spray it down with that, give it a nice good scrub with a non-scratch sponge that just lives in this bathroom, so I know not to use it on anything else. And then I rinse every single thing down with super hot water.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, I need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it.
While I was scrubbing down the shower, I let the toilet cleaner sit in the toilet, so now it has done all the work for me and I can just scrub out the toilet really easily. And then I'm going to wipe down the outside of it again with that antibacterial multi-purpose spray that I have, and I usually just wipe it with toilet paper so that I can just flush it right after. It just makes everything so much easier.
In a cell, never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Now onto the sink, and yet again I'm going to scrub it down with the Gain Power Wash. Now, there is definitely some lime scale buildup, and I need y'all's recommendations. I've been thinking about getting the industrial strength Zep from Home Depot. It comes in like a big gallon size, because I've used like the regular store-bought soap scum spray and like lime scale spray, and it is just not getting any of this stuff off. So let me know if you guys have used the Zep cleaners before, like from Home Depot or Lowe's, and if they really worked, and maybe I will commit to buying that huge gallon that you have to buy. So just let me know, because I definitely want to get this really bad buildup off of this sink. So I'm just going to wipe that all down, and then I'm also going to wipe down the floor. I just swept it really quickly off of camera. And just because it's a really small bathroom, I just go ahead and use the antibacterial spray, multi-purpose spray on the floor, and then I use a wet rag to kind of wipe it out, and then I kind of rinse the rag out every time I wipe a different section.
You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking.
I did honestly want to do all the floors in the house, but I just ran out of energy and time. I was so exhausted at this point. I was still recovering from COVID, so I didn't have all my energy back. So that is all I got done today. And then I just made sure I picked up everything off the floor, all the chairs and stuff, in the main living area, so that first thing in the morning I could just vacuum and mop super, super quick. So here is the before and after of the bathroom, and here is the main living area, just ready. You know, I picked up the toy basket and the stools and stuff, so that first thing in the morning I can just vacuum and mop super quick and have it all done. So that is all for today, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you subscribe and come back for more cleaning motivation, and I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.